No. Oh.
Oh, this is awkward.
What up, Bob?
Dude, can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Dude,
I love the shirt.
dude, thank you. Mountain You, baby.
Hey, that looks
Dude,
good, bro. That's like a perfect streaming shirt.
dude, right? Dude, actually, this is a vocal booth I built in our garage.
Oh, that's what I was literally thinking about it. I was like, does that have a fucking vocal booth?
Yeah, it's fucking.
You and CJ, man, you guys in these vocal booths. I gotta make one now.
Hold on, wait up. 1 second.
Dude.
All right, so there's only one reason why I built the vocal booth, but I'm not gonna say why.
I was like, is it for vocals?
I mean, yeah.
Ryan, you getting down on vocals, dog? You just gotta tell us the truth. The people want to know.
The people will find out. June. I can't say. June something.
I heard from multiple resources that the people that heard anything new from you guys was actually really, really good. Heard it from two people,
Shit.
but they didn't. I didn't hear the song. I just heard that it was fantastic. I heard that it was like really, really good.
Oh, I'm guessing it was CJ and fucking my God, why am I drawing a blank? I feel like such a dick now.
It was Garrett, CJ, Garrett, and Jared.
Jared. I don't know why I wanted to call Jared Ronnie for some fucking reason. I was about to call Jared Ronnie. I'm like, oh, dude. Well, thanks. Yeah, the new shit. I'll show you some after this. But,
Oh snap!
yeah, dude. Thanks for doing this. I really appreciate it.
No, hell yeah, man. I'm always down to be on some podcasts. I enjoy talking.
Dude, you and me
It's my
both,
thing.
man. I don't shut the fuck up. I'm so bad at it. I just keep talking.
No, I mean you're not bad, man. That's your job. Like your podcast is the point of talking. Got to
Yeah.
keep on talking.
Well, I actually got it. Like, so there's one that I did a couple days ago, and dude, I don't know what happened, but like it like all cut out, dude, and like. So I got like the first like 30 minutes of our conversation, and then at one point he was like, "Hey man, can you hear me?" I was like, "Yeah, I can hear you." I was like, "I can hear you. Can you hear me?" He's like, "Yeah, I can hear you." I was like, "All right, cool." And I guess like it just stopped working and stopped recording. So for like 15 minutes, it didn't record anything, and I had no idea.
Fuck.
So I might, yeah. So I might put yours out this Friday, instead of Monday, but I'm not sure
I ain't
yet.
tripping, man. You
Okay,
can put it out whenever. I'll promote the hell out of it.
dude. Dude, I listened to the
Well,
one you
good.
guys did with Stay Noisy, and I was like, man, I was like, I gotta get Joel on this. Fuck.
Oh, freaking Austin. Yeah, dude. I think that. Well, I felt like that podcast. I was pretty quiet. I wanted Troy and them to talk more. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it
They
happens.
know the history better, but it was cool. I enjoyed it. Like we had a we had a video difficulty on there because my video didn't upload all the way. So like a couple nights after, Austin had to call me and to fix it because this
Fuck.
shit wasn't uploading. So if you watch the interview on YouTube, you can tell my audio's off. It's hella funny.
No, I do the Spotify. That's where I'm at.
That's the best one.
Yeah. Well, I want to do video eventually, but holy fuck, I'm like sweating in this fucking little area, and like this lamp ain't fucking helping. Like, what if I turn it off?
You gotta get a fan in there. Oh,
Oh,
that's
dude, it
nice.
still works. You can still
Yeah, it
see
looks
me,
good.
dude. Yeah, I got a fan. It's fucking.
Oh, I don't know. How hot is it out there?
It's like 80 right now, or 84 or some shit. Here, let me see.
I already want it to be the winter.
Uh,
Fall. I'm over summer. I hate summer.
it's 90. Oh fuck,
Oh
it's
hell
90.
no.
All right. Anyway, so we're gonna get to the podcast because right now I feel like we're hey, how's the weather doing? Kind of conversation. So what's going on? How are you? The new song rips. I think it's
Hey,
great,
hell yeah, man. Thank you. I'm glad you dig it, dude. I can
dude.
kind of
I add
what
all of them to my my main squeeze playlist. That's what I call it.
the main squeeze.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's what's up. Now I'm glad it's doing pretty good. Organically, it's going. People are really digging it so far. Like I'm glad.
Yeah.
I just
Well,
hope
that's
they dig the
good.
new shit. Oh,
Do you,
stuff. My
yeah. Nah, you can say whatever you want. Dude, fuck it. I don't care, dude. Like,
bad.
dude, I don't give a shit, man. I'll show my nipples on TV. I don't care. No.
That's right.
It's not like anyone will see it. Fuck.
Yeah.
No, dude, I'm so excited right now.
Hey,
But
dude.
yeah, how you been? What's been going on? I haven't talked to you in a minute.
Shoot, shit. I just graduated my medical MA college thing just the other day. So that's
Nice.
done. I decided to do it during COVID. Like, might as well do something while I'm doing nothing. And then other than that, shoot, just been living out here in Fresno since October. And then shoot, just grinding on demos with Troy, kind of just trying to make some music, more music.
Fuck, man, that's yeah. We got set back hard, and I'm glad you guys are putting stuff out. It gives me faith that it's like my friends are moving forward, and that means that if they can move forward through like hard times, then I will eventually get there. Eventually get there.
No, dude, you
But
guys will, man. Like, you guys are gonna bounce back hella fast. Yeah, especially when things open up again. Like, I guarantee you guys are gonna get offered shows. Guarantee.
yeah, well, we already got offered one. I hit up somebody I know, and I was like, "Hey, do you want to be on my podcast? Because I would love to like have like another booking promotion company dude like be on it." And he was like, "Yeah, man, is your band looking for shows?" I was like, "No, no, no. Like, I run a podcast. Do you want to be on my podcast?" He's like, "Oh, I thought you were asking for a show." He's like, "Yeah, well, I want you. I want your band on shows, and I'll be on your podcast." I'm like, "All right, cool." So that's our deal. I'm not gonna
Hell
say who
yeah.
it is because they will be my biggest person on the podcast.
Hey, that's what's up. That's the one thing, man. Me and it's funny because I was just with Taking Pop Sol the other day. Recorded for one of their newest singles. I did a guest vocal spot,
Nice.
and we were chopping it up about you, though. We're like, man,
No.
Ryan is just this guy that is so damn like he's connected, and we think like I personally think you have such a hard. Your work ethic is so damn crazy, dude. Like dead ass, bro. You're a hard worker. And we were just
Dude,
talking like, what if Ryan became like one big ass like from like a manager or a venue owner? I was like, dude, Ryan's probably gonna be all of it in one setting. Like we're talking about Ryan Brown here. This guy does everything.
dude, you know what's funny is when Boardwalk went up for sale, Garrett tagged me and it was like, "Do it, buy it." I was like, I actually already thought about that, and like I did some in like looking into like how much it was gonna cost and like what I would need, and I was like, if I ran a venue, I would never be able to actually leave. I would have to be there all the time, like, and it's like I would love to own a venue, but with all the shit that comes with it, I feel like it would just be such a I don't know, it'd be such a hassle to have more than like an enjoyment, just because I would rather play music than, not play
Oh
music.
yeah, dude.
Um, but I mean, my parents actually, so years ago, I can't say years ago, like what, 2 years, wait, do you remember when Cafe was up for sale? Colony and the Cafe Colonial?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so as soon as that went up for sale, my dad was actually in Canada doing a long haul, and he saw it on the fucking news up there. That the colony, yeah, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, that's crazy. And so he called my mom, and he's like, hey, do you want to buy out this venue and, have Ryan run it? And I was like, are you guys fucking serious? And they were like, yeah. They were like, we'll buy it and, we'll get the licensing and whatever it takes, and you could run it and do whatever you want with it. And I was really contemplating on it. And then I was just like, you know what? Like, I really just want this band to work out. I don't want to overhead of like a venue, and like, I know a few people aren't too fond of me in the Sacramento scene, sadly. And I wouldn't want to be a part of a venue that those people are like, oh man, that guy owns it. Like, I ain't gonna fucking go, because like although it sucks for me, like having some people that are kind of against me. At the same time, there's bands that would be playing that don't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would
I see
rather
what you mean.
someone own it that everyone that no one has a problem with. So when Gabby and her family got it, I was like, cool, like those are good people, and I'm glad they have it. And now the cafe got refurnished and it looks so beautiful and like it's so great. If you haven't been there since they remodeled it and did like all the upgrades on it, the cafe looks fucking badass. I think it's such a great spot, especially for whenever like local bands or smaller bands are on tour. Man, that venue is so fucking cool. Like, it's pretty cool. I like it. I still
I
like
hella
it.
love playing at that place.
Yeah. So
I
what's
was
going
like,
on with you guys and WhiteWolf? And I know you already talked about a lot of this on Stay Noisy, but
oh no, you're
you
good,
you
you're
can tell
good.
me other things. It's okay. This
No,
is a
I
safe
know.
space.
I was gonna say no. We right now, uh, shoot, we're looking for a new drummer. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Oh
I'm just
fuck,
playing. I'm
Matt.
just.
God damn it.
I keep pissing Matt off. I keep telling him that. But no, right now it's decent. I know we're going to the studio in June back with Cody to record another song, and then we have more demos, but we're just trying to perfect each song perfectly because we kind of right now at this point in time we have like a good team.
Yeah.
Like we have Cody records, and then Jonathan masters, and then Pinup, does their thing, and we all work together.
Okay. So cool. That actually really flows with like some other things I wanted to ask was like, what's it like being on Pinup? Because I know from a while ago, because I've asked Garrett this, of course, in person and stuff, but like you guys were on it for a while and then you guys stopped and then you guys jumped back on, I guess, or something. So, you know, with you knowing, Titan's experience and where we're going, if we wanted to look into going with Pinup, would that be a smart move?
Like it just depends. Like this is like what kind of what I've told people. Like when we were first at Pinup, we had nothing to offer to an extent. We had a 4-song EP, but we were just playing shows. There wasn't a lot to like put on the plate to like, hey, what can we do with this? But I think if you're looking to get on, like to step it up a bit, I guess I not really step it up. It's just more of like they have more connections on like playlists and like they have more. They get our name out there pretty much. Like our manager Josh, like really works his ass off for us, and they're really. I think what's cool about them is like they work with you. Like when the pandemic hit, and then we were doing like the music video and stuff. Like they stopped all of our payments.
Oh, nice.
They like, hey, let's just focus on the music part instead of just making the payments right now. And I think it's good, man. I really think they're a good team, and I think that the more they work with the bands, the more they're gonna blow up too. It's like I think it'd be cool for you guys to do it. I could literally text Josh right now, and I guarantee he'd get you on it. It's pretty cool, man. But I would do it when shows start kicking up again, because
Yeah.
sometimes you don't want to pay something that you're not getting anything yet, so you
Yeah.
want to just wait until the show's open. But likely, like Josh, he behind the scenes, he's like, dude, he's emailing every person you can think of in the industry just to help
That's
us out
cool.
right now. So he works hard, man, and we all love that dude. I think going back with Pinup was a great decision on our end, especially because we had something to offer them this time. We had things that they could promote and stuff like that. So
Okay.
I think that's what it is.
So it sounds a lot like if like any bands or people that are listening to this, like if you have something to offer Pinup Productions, and they're from Bay Area of
Yeah.
California. So and I know they do more than that, but so it sounds like it's like if you have something to offer, hit them up, and they're kind of like they'll help you kind of go further than kind of what you want, I guess.
Yeah, they're teaching you the ropes. In my perspective, you're learning the more of the game, and also as like a, they're not in my they're not there for their own being. I guess they're not there for their own pocket. They're literally there for you. Like they're there to make sure you get to the next step, and that's the one thing I like. That's why I love them a lot. They're just there for you, and you really don't get one manager. You get like two, so it's kind of cool because we have Josh and J Lo, and those guys we're all in a group chat together. So
I
I
think
don't know,
I've
man. I
met
think it's
J
good.
Lo a few times. I know I've met Casey a fuck ton of times. I'm friends with Casey. You know Casey, right?
I don't.
You don't know Casey? Oh, he's the one that books all the shows at the X Bar in Cupertino.
Wait. Oh, I know. Yeah, he's like the real buff white guy, but he's like super nice. I
Yeah,
think he's buff.
yeah, and he's like
He-
kind of like shortest though. He's like our
yeah,
height.
yeah, yeah. I remember him. He plays at the Carpentino shows in the bowling alley, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. I remember that dude. He's awesome.
yeah. No, he's actually like I remember when he actually messaged me and was like, "Yo, I want Titan to fucking play this show." Like, and I was like, "You really reached out to us to play? Like, we're not even from there." And he's like, "Yeah, I know, but I want to see you guys play again. I loved you guys." And I was like, "Fuck it, I'm down." So when we were doing our last tour run, we played there, and it was an absolute blast. It was with some band that was like, I think it was their last like go away show, or it was someone's birthday show or some shit. But it was a good turnout, and it was like first day of tour, and there was like 50 people there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was cool. Like, a show's a show. Like, fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah, it's all about just going hard. Last time we played there was with the Void,
Oh,
and that was a cool
really?
little show. Yeah, we played there last time with them. I think that was like the last show we played with them because we were supposed to right before the pandemic hit. We had the While She Sleeps show, and that was already sold out at Diver, and I was like, hell yeah, like let's go. And then show got canceled right when we got there. And then that following week, I think we had a show with or it was like a couple weeks into it, we were gonna have a show in Fresno with a Void and Secrets.
Yeah.
So I was stoked for that one, and then everything just shut down.
Yeah. Our last one with a Void was. It was actually though it was the one where they were on tour with Motives, and that was in 2019. No, 2020. It was 2020. I think it was February or yeah, it was like February 28th, and it was in fucking what is it called? Placerville. I think it was Placerville. And it was
Oh,
yeah, it was at like some small. I think PJ's Roadhouse. I think that's what it was called.
yeah.
You played there,
Yeah, I have a funny story about that show.
dude. I'm down. If you're down,
You
down to
want to
say it.
Oh my God, my girlfriend's gonna kill me, but it's gonna be funny because this is before we were together. So, uh, we were we were on our little 2 week run with a band called When the Broken Burn,
Oh, I
and we were
remember that.
setting up. Yeah, so we were setting up at that show, right? And we were about to go on. I just know we were setting up, and you know how the stage is pretty high, and you can look down into the crowd.
Yeah.
I see this chick from the bar. She walks all the way up to the stage while we're setting up, about to do a sound check. She goes, hey, yo. And I'm like, yeah. She goes, I'm going to buy you a drink after this show. And I was like, all right. Bro, I swear, it was just funny because that's the first time I've ever, I think, experienced that to an extent. She bought
Yeah.
me a drink. All the guys in the bands were all just joking, like, look, bro, you got your first, that the word I don't want to say. And I
Yeah.
was like, nah, man. I just thought it was funny. I want to say more, but I don't think I can.
Nah, you're good.
I
We
don't
get
want to
the
get in trouble.
idea. Nah,
Yeah,
you're good.
it was hilarious though. Hilarious though.
I don't. I've had okay, yeah. I ain't gonna say my first experience of anything of like that sort happening. I was at a We Came As it was the We Came As Romans and As Blood Runs Black after party, and yeah, man, it was fucking wild. It was me and my old band, A Turtle's Last Nightmare, and a couple of our friends. That was everyone that was of age, and yeah, no, the first time it ever happened, this girl literally walked up to me, and mind you, I'm so fucking drunk. I'm just standing there, just like doing that wobble where you just like, and like my, I think it was Jordan, and I think it was our buddy Mark, or no, it was Mike. I think it was Mike and Jordan. It was they were holding me up as I'm like fucking falling over because they were like dragging me to sit down inside the building. And this girl walks up. She goes, "Hey, you're that bass player to that band." I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Usually bass players are really ugly, but you're really cute." I was like, "Oh, thanks." And then she fucking grabs my face and kisses me.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, I was so drunk. I was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe that just happened." And I was
Who are
dating
you?
somebody at the time. And I was crying. I was like, "Oh my God, I just cheated on my girlfriend." Oh my God. And like Jordan and Mike were like, "No, you didn't. You're okay. You're okay."
She
I was
attacked you,
crying.
bro.
Dude, yeah. Well, okay. And then like Yeah, and then it was pretty crazy. Like, you know, the night went on and it got crazier, and like me and my girlfriend actually split, like broke up that night.
That was the
Yeah,
Wild Wild Fest festival, right? The
yeah,
after party. I
yeah. So
remember those.
like, yeah, so like that girl kissed me, and I was like, oh my god, like I cheated on my girlfriend, whatever. And then Mike and Jordan were like, no, dude, you're good. Like she kissed you, like you didn't kiss her back, it's fine or whatever. And I was like, I was so like traumatized about it. And then they were, you know, reassuring me that I didn't do anything wrong. And then it was like 12 o'clock, and me and my girlfriend were like, my girlfriend was like, yeah, you know, we're done. And you know what else? Something
Damn.
crazy, bro. She was in the fucking camper that we drove up in because she was in 21.
Oh. Oh. That was an awkward drive home.
Dude, it was so fucking awkward.
That Wild Wild Fest night was a crazy night for me. We didn't go to the after parties.
Where'd you guys go?
I remember, well, so I remember going to because us and Taking Fox Hollow shared the same band, and we went to Wild Wild Fest.
Wait, what band were you
And
in at the time?
I was in Faith and Fiction still at that
Oh
time.
my fuck! I forgot. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Because that's when I first met Jordan ever my entire life. Because he stood out like a sore thumb. I was like, "Yo, who's this big ass dude in this pit right now?" You know, he had the
Yeah.
little tattoo, and I met Jordan there. And then I remember I watched your guys' set. I remember watching you guys play,
I'm
and
sorry.
then no, dude, I remember because I remember seeing the flyer. I was like, "Who is Mike Turtle's last sniper?" Like, I have to see this band because of the name. Like, I gotta check it out. Because we watched the Reformers and Leaders, and then we played, and then we saw you guys, and then I think sure, I don't know if you guys played earlier in the day. I
Yeah,
can't
we played
remember, but
hella
then
early. We played at like
because I remember,
10:30, right?
yeah, because the We Came as Drumming stage was like couple stages away from you guys. I
Yeah, it
remember.
was directly behind us.
Yeah, so I was like, I remember seeing that, and then uh, I think Monty wasn't Monty playing
Yeah.
guitar for you guys that day. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember. And then after the show, I remember after the whole festival, CJ and all them, we all got a hotel. Like I think the CJ surprised us with the hotel, and we're like, oh hell yeah! Right when we were gonna get to the hotel, my mom calls me. She's like, hey, packing your shit. You're getting thrown out tonight. And I said, what the what? I was so mad. I had to leave. I left with our drummer and his girlfriend. And we drove all the way back. I got home like at 3 a.m. I had to get all my crap. It was the shittiest fucking night ever.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. That's
Yeah, I
terrible.
was
But
okay.
you
It
got
worked out good.
robbed.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I was like, oh, this was a sick ass day. Like it was like going from the best day to like, son of a. Now I gotta go do it in real life again.
Yeah, literally, that was
This shit
like
was
12
crazy.
o'clock. It was like, all right, you're single now, and I was just like, I was so drunk, but I was so sad, and like some more stuff happened, but I ain't gonna say anything else that happened on the podcast. But some
Yeah,
other
I
stuff
get you.
happened.
Woo!
I hate myself. But
No, I get you though, man. It happens, bro.
yeah. Anyways, so when it comes to you've been because me and Stefan were talking about you for a second. I'm sure you saw the
Oh,
status
Stephen.
about it.
Oh yeah, Stephen. We've talked a couple of times.
Okay, yeah, no, because we were just talking about like just bands and music, and like then you came up, and it was all fun and games or whatever. But when it comes back to like you with getting into music, I know I heard you were talking to Austin about like start out with you doing Linkin Park and all that. But like what what I want to know about like you for vocals, did you only do vocals or did you ever do anything else?
Uh, well, I think singing was like a thing for me since I was very young, so it was always just there. But in the beginning of like I guess trying to be in the music, like getting into the music scene and stuff, I wanted to be a guitar player originally. That's what I thought, but then I realized that I wasn't that good to do it. And honestly, I don't even. It's so weird because I never like put thought into anything. Like I was Troy, growing up in our town, Troy was the shit. Like he was just the guy that played, had the material, all that stuff, all the gear. And I remember starting. He started a band, and I tried out as a vocalist because I knew I liked to sing. So I was like, why don't I give it a shot? I only lasted a week. They threw me out.
Uh,
I couldn't stay on time or find the key for the life of me. So then, but what that did was it motivated me. What a lot of people don't know too, in Merced, I think you remember this place. There was a yogurt shop called Forte,
Yes.
and my friend Patrick O'Shaughnessy and Scott Little and a local acoustic band called Murder of Truth. We literally we started that whole playing there at the yoga shop. I used to play it all the damn time, like since just by myself acoustically, and that's where I learned to get better. Like I taught myself better than outside of high school. All of our friends, we just were musicians, and so we didn't really think about anything. We just started jamming together, and Faith Fiction was born. And then I was going to go to the army. Yeah, because I was supposed to go to the army. Like I had done my test and everything. I was supposed to go to MEPS.
Nice.
Because I was like, my mom threw me out when I was like 18. She like threw me out, and I had no idea what the hell I wanted to do. Like I didn't know, like, do I just, the only thing is join the military, just get out of here. And then right when I was getting into that, my friends started jamming more. We started this band. They're like, hey, do you want to do music? And I was like, you know what? I do. I don't want to go to the army. I'd rather sleep at my friend's house and some couch than go join something I don't want to join. So I did all that, and I followed the whole music thing. Kind of stuck with me.
Can I put you on pause for like 1 second?
Yeah.
All right, I just got an important text message, so just give me like 1 second.
Do you think, man?
Cool.
Do you think? No. Oh. Hey, hella food, dude.
All right. What the fuck
Hey.
is that? I got food, so I had DoorDash.
No, you're good. You good?
I got you ever have Kiki's before?
Nah. Vaughn?
Dude.
What is it, like a burger joint?
Nah, it's chicken and like shit like that.
Oh shit. Oh nice.
Dude, they got this mango habanero sauce.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
fire,
bro. Like
hell yeah.
I've never liked hot food until I had Kiki's, and now I love hot food. But anyways, so you were saying, man, my mouth is watering right now. Holy shit. You got so Faith and Fiction was born, and then where'd you go from there?
We were just playing hella shows, and then within time, like everyone started doing their own thing. I think Patrick joined a band called Dependence, and then they went on tour, and then Mike was with Taking Fox Hollow, and then so it just left with me and Troy. And so at that point, I was like, man, I want to do the whole music thing. And like, it's crazy because a lot of people do not know this, so I'll say it first on your podcast ever.
Hey.
So I remember because at the time when Faith and Fiction broke up, our adult life started to kick in. And then at one point in time, I was going to be a dad, supposed to be a father.
Damn. I remember that.
Yeah, and WhiteWolf started.
I know. I'm sorry.
And you're all good. I remember when WhiteWolf started because Ricky just started booking us more in Sacramento. So we're like, oh, our name was getting out there, kicking in. And I remember I was like 4 months of being a dad, or 5 months. And I remember like it was hard for me to play shows. I never wanted to be at shows anymore. I wanted just to be at home. And then I remember, I'm not like a religious person, but I remember I was outside and I was just chilling, doing my thing, smoking. And I remember I was praying, and I was like, I need a sign. I need to know what I'm supposed to do. Do I follow my dream, or do I stay and be a father? Like what feels right? And then sure enough, we did a DNA test, and he was not mine. And then I had to go through the whole court system. But it was a bittersweet thing, though. There was like no envy. Like me and the girl, we're cool till this day. And then I chose the music path.
Right? She worked with Alex's ex, that girl?
No. That was right after.
Oh shit! All right, then never mind. Take it back. I don't want to say too many names, so.
Oh no, I get it was right. I literally dated her right after that situation, but it was like it was just a poor decision on my end because I shouldn't have rushed things like that. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
it happens. But yeah, it was like one of those things like that was like. It took it big. And there's people till this day that still think I'm a dad. They're like, oh, how's your son? I'm like, yo, bro,
Dude, you're a
Yeah.
dude, Dad. I'd like to fuck. Hell yeah.
I, someone recently just hit me up like, "Oh, how's your son, man?" I was like, "Yo, dude, newsflash, brother, I haven't been a dad in years." And I was like, "Wait, what?" I was like, "Yeah." I never really talked about it, never posted about it, never like, "Hey, this," I just let it be,
Yeah, it's no one's real business, to be honest.
Yeah. And then after that, like it just White Wolf ended up being a thing where it was like, I can get my feelings out because like I always talk about it. If White Wolf broke up today or tomorrow, I wouldn't continue the music thing anymore. It's just more of it's like my damn outlet with this band. Like I would always play guitar, probably sing all the time within myself, but White Wolf is a whole other thing for me. So that's why I stuck with it. So better not ever break up. Or I'll be all pissed. Like, damn it.
Well, if you guys ever need a second guitar player, I'll play with you guys.
Dude, let me tell you a little someone's coming back. Yeah, Alex is coming back, bro.
Oh, so you just say it? I'm like, all right.
Yeah, no, yeah, he's
Well,
coming. Well, he's just jamming.
Yeah, well, he said when you guys were doing that While She Sleeps show, he told me, he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna come do that show with them." I was like, "Oh, does that mean you're gonna come back to playing music?" And he's like, "Nah, it's just gonna be a one-time thing." And then a little bit later on, he just told me, he was like, "Yeah, I really want to do music again. I just need to find timing and stuff." He's like, "But if it's gonna be with anybody, it's gonna be with you guys." So I assumed that sooner or later it was either gonna happen or never happen again.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
It's funny because I've always, since the day Alex, departs or every practice, but hey, where's Alex? He's not coming yet. And I always make jokes. And now he sure is. They're gonna start jamming though. I know right now he's just gonna like play shows and that's it. He wants to take it slow, so we ain't tripping. There was no bad blood anyways. Just like do your thing, man.
Yeah, no, that's how it is with like when So you know what? I'll say this on here because you said something about your band. I'll say something about my band.
Ooh,
So
nah.
Hugo was our drummer, and he sang. You remember that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, he left because he was having a kid, so he was like, "I can't do a full-time band, but I still want to be part of the band." So we were like, "All right, that's fine." So we went and found another drummer, and Hugo kind of like stayed low key and just did his dad thing and kept writing songs, kept doing stuff, and then he was jamming with Mario from Without Thought. Like he was like doing that thing for a little bit, and then like I guess that didn't work out. Anyways. So after we did a bunch of things of trying new members out with a bunch of different people and different things, none of it worked out. And so the guys came up with a decision and then decided to talk to me about it. And I was like, okay, well, we need to find another guitar player. And so they were like, okay. And about 5 fucking minutes later, I was like, yo, Hugo said he's down to play guitar for us. And he was like, and I was like, oh, and he said he'd sing too, like just like normal. And we were like, all right, cool. So that's our re-return is Hugo.
There you go. It just works out, dude. It works out, man.
He's playing guitar now and singing.
Hell yeah.
So
Mr. Hugo.
Dude, I love that guy, man. I can't. Ever since I was in a band with him in ATLN, dude, it was just always weird not being in a band with him. We just have a good chemistry. Like he has a really good vision, and like he has his own studio at his house now, like full on. Like, dude, he was sending me some like some tracks and stuff that he wants us to play, and I'm like, this is like demo stuff. And he's like, yeah. I was like, dude, this sounds like fucking like OG professional, like Bullet for My Valentine style, like production. Like it was really good. So we talked, and we might actually just start doing our own recordings through Hugo's like house setup.
Hey, dude, honestly, sometimes like right now, I just got into the whole studio stuff. Like I just got my microphone, I bought everything. Like now I could when Troy sends me demos, I could track them at my house now. And plus,
what mic do you have?
The same one you referred me to, dude.
Oh, the Sonos P7
yeah.
one? Dude, it was only like what, $140?
Yeah, it was it's like literally like the same thing as I was looking it up, like what's the SM7B or something like that?
Yeah, it's like the
same
thing.
Yeah, I was like looking it up, and then I was doing reviews, and everyone's like, no, it's literally like it's just the downgraded version, but you get the same like effect. And I was like, I'm gonna do that one instead. And then plus, like I'm still new to this, I'm still getting into it. and I'm just trying to because I want to utilize my featured X more because I have it on there and I never ever use it, which I don't ever. I would never pay myself $300 to be on something, but hey,
Damn,
you
so what?
never
That's your
know.
price?
Yeah, well, they do your pricing, and I was like looking at everyone's price, and I was like, God damn, everyone's so high up in here. Like it's like $500, 1,700 for sessions. I was like, you know what? I'll do three because originally I had done 300 because I was like, wherever studio I got to pay just to do a vocal part for, I got to pay them probably half of that. But now it's just like, oh, I have it my own. So it was like, it's like 300 for me to be on it. And then it's 400 for me to even write lyrics. That's like kind of like their system. But it's super easy to get on. I'll tell you that.
No, it's not, bro. I tried,
No.
and they didn't even like accept my application. I don't know. Maybe there was just something with my like me trying to do it on my phone, but like I tried to apply for doing the guitar and stuff, and like I submitted all the songs that I wrote, and yeah, like I never even got an email, got nothing, got no phone call, nothing back. So I was like, damn, I fucking suck, bro.
I was the only one I think accepted in the band. Like I think Matt and Troy tried.
How did Troy not go out? Dude, Troy could play.
That's what I thought too. I was like, bro, Troy is like the shredder of shreds. Like that guy would be perfect for your website.
Oh my god. Oh,
It was funny because I think our management was like, oh, this. I just I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna go apply. Let's just see what's up. And sure enough, they did. And I was like, oh, son of a bitch.
they
Oh
fucking
yeah.
got on.
I was like, I'm on this thing. So it's
So
kind of cool to be on the website.
have you done any features yet besides the Taking Fox Hollow one?
I well, what sucks is the band When the Broken Burn, they had sent me a song a while back, like in November. They wanted me to be on it, but so much crap was going on within my life since like at least 2 months ago. It's been calm to where I couldn't even think of tracking a song. But he hasn't said anything too much, so I'm just gonna do it probably this weekend real quick or some point. But here, just if you like it, if not,
You should be on a Titan song. I'll
you
show
send
you
me any
what.
song. I'll straight fucking wail on songs. I was telling my song, I don't charge friends. I'm only charging people that I don't even know. Like I don't know who you are, you know. But
Well,
I don't honestly. I don't think I'll ever really charge people, anyways. I just unless I'm
have
like super
fun.
famous.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, um, it's like fucking Ollie Sykes, dude. Ollie Sykes, you can only find him, I think, on like one feature. That's it. I don't think he has any other features, and it's the one with oh fuck, what's that band called? Oh, it is While She Sleeps.
Oh yeah, that one song that he's on.
Yeah, he says this violence speak or the silence speaks volume. Oh yeah, silence speaks. What's the
Yeah.
song
Oh
called?
yeah, Silent Speaks. I know those guys fuck with us. And he
While She
actually,
Sleeps.
yeah, and that's because of fucking Matt, dude. Matt literally one time where they were playing a gig in San Francisco. I'll never forget it because Matt FaceTimed us. He goes, dude, their bus is right here. Should I just go knock on it and see what happens? He did. We have a video till this day of the vocalist, the vocalist, giving us a shout out, like, you better jump at WhiteWolf. And then
Oh, I love it.
when we met them at the diver, they gave Matt a free snare. And they were chopping it up with us for a minute, like, oh yeah, we wanted to listen to you guys. And so I was like, look, dude, one day we'll play a show together. One day.
And it kind of sucks that
But
they're from a different country.
yeah, shitty. I was like, get us out there, fly us out there, we'll go. We'll go play. No, but yeah,
Pinup goes international.
dude, that'd be sick. And that's what like I don't know. I just want like I want to grow a team, and I want the team to grow, and like it's becoming to the point where now I feel like for me it's like I want the business end now. Like the fun and love of it is cool, and I love doing how I always do it. But now I do want to make money off this shit because like I want to do this. Dude, I'm sick and tired of going to work. I'm sick and tired of clocking in, clocking out. Like, no, I want to be my own boss.
Dude, I got a story for you right now. This happened today.
I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready.
So since I started working, my coworker fucking micromanages me. Like, when I say he micromanages me, I'm talking to the point where, and this is a good example for today. And this is what literally I like flip shit. I fucking grabbed some paper and I threw it in the fucking dumpster, and this motherfucker gets into the fucking garbage can to see what I threw away. Not lying, bro. 100% not lying, dude. And I fucking flipped on this dude. And I was so fucking mad. And I fucking told my manager, and I was like, Chris, like, I can't fucking believe this shit, dude. Like, I'm so fucking tired of being micromanaged. Like, I was like, I'm so fucking stressed out at this job because I'm so, like, freak. Like, every time I'm so stressed out about, oh no, I'm so worried about making a mistake because this fucking dude is up my ass. And he's always, like, pointing out things. Oh, you don't need to do this. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do this. You don't need to do that. Like, even for other people. Like, okay, here's another example. This girl that I work with, she's like, hey, do you guys have any checks for me to, for parts ordering? And I was like, oh yeah, I got a couple. And I was like, oh, here's a paper clip. And he goes, oh, she doesn't need that. I was like, what? No one fucking asked you. Like,
Yeah.
that's what he does. He chimes in and he says, he tells people what they do and don't need. And he does that to everybody. Like, I'll be like, okay, let's use, I'm trying to think, like, a good example would be like, oh, you've been in my house, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like, imagine if, like, someone was down the hallway in my room having a conversation and he was in the kitchen and he would sit there and listen, and the second he would hear a question, he would literally walk all the way over and then fucking go answer it.
Oh, yeah, I'd be annoyed for sure.
Yeah, he does that. And like I said, today, oh my God, like, I literally was, like, going like this, getting ready to take my fucking shirt off, and my manager's like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm really contemplating on if I want to be here today. And he was like, well, what's going on? And then that's when I told him everything, like, what's going on. And he's like, don't you ever tell him? I was like, yeah, I tell him all the time. And then the motherfucker admits, he's like, yeah, man, you tell me, and then, like, I just forget, like, 5 minutes later.
Oh, hell no.
Fucking piece of shit, dude. But anyways, yeah, bro, I don't want to work no more, dude. Like, and that's why, like, I decided to, like, hardcore dive into the podcast, build a vocal booth setup, and really take this, like, whole thing seriously, because it's like, I don't know if you saw that I got, like, I'm working on my sponsorship with Liquid Death.
Yeah, I was seeing it on the line.
Yeah, so, like, how it's kind of working right now is, like, every time I do a podcast, I submit it to them, and then, like, they pay me when they hear the moment that, like, I do the shout-out. But, like, I have to wait. So I got to do one so far, and it was kind of cool because it was, like, simple. And then, but they were like, wait till you get, like, product. Because I told them that I do video. And they were like, okay, wait till you get product, and then you can start doing more shout-outs with the product in hand. That way, it's more, like, just tangible and realistic. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, that makes me feel more comfortable about it. So they're sending me stuff over, and I'm supposed to get it this week.
Damn, see, dude, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, I think this is the conversation, like, with CJ and us have. Like, the way you connect with people, bro, you get it done, Brian. You just get it done. That's
Dude,
the thing you do, bro.
Well, that's what I was telling Letty, dude. I was like, fucking straight up, like, I was like, I can have a conversation with anyone, dude. But, like, there's a fine line, though, because, like, there's, like, people that, like, I wouldn't have a conversation with just because I know, like, it's like I just wouldn't have a conversation with them. But, like, practically anyone else, dude, I could walk up to a complete stranger and be like, they could have, like, a fucking solid black hat, and be like, yo, I love your hat, where'd you get that? And then, like, that's just how I am, though. And I just start a conversation. Oh yeah, black's like my favorite color. Everything on is black. I'm wearing black, fucking 24/7, whatever it is. I don't know. I love talking to people. And, like, I was actually talking to my bass player Austin about this. Is that it's like I've always been friends with people that were, I'm not gonna say higher than me, but, like, higher than me. People that, like, had some sort of success or had some sort of, like, oh man, that guy could fucking hard flip a triple set. I got to hang out with that guy so I could get as good as that guy. I've always had that mentality, or, like, but I fall short there because I don't hang out with millionaires. So how the fuck am I gonna be a millionaire?
One day, dude. One day you will. It'll happen, bro.
Hey, you know what?
You
probably that Dogecoin.
Oh, dude, nice. Sitting on big bucks, Bubba.
Nah, it bro, hella bad.
You definitely have a hustler's mentality, man. You're just born with it. Like, I remember, what was your uncle's name?
Steven?
Nah, I used to fight with him back in the day with the MMA gym all the time. He had brought you up to me. He's a Mexican dude. I'm trying to remember his name.
What?
I used to.
It's Mexican.
Well, I don't know, or you're his nephew or something. You're something to him. But I remember because he brought you up. I used to train with him at the Stackhouse MMA gym. We used to spar all the time. And he was like, I remember I was talking to him like, yeah, I'm in a band. He goes, my nephew's band, Turtles Last Nightmare. And he was like, Ryan, he's redhead. I go, yeah, Ryan Brown. I know who he is. Bro, you know who I'm talking about because we've talked about this before. I'm just trying to remember. He's a gangster, bro. he says he said he's your family member. I'm trying to remember his name. It's not Philip. What was it? Philip.
Philip?
Uh,
No, I don't know.
I'm trying to remember his name.
Where did he live?
We trained on. I think he lived on in Beechwood. I think Beechwood. That's where we used to train on Beechwood, like right by M&A Market.
And this is in
He
Merced.
said he knew. Yeah, Merced. I'm trying to think.
Fuck. The only family I've ever lived out there was my uncle Steven that lived
It
in
might be
Livingston.
Steven. Hold on, I'm looking up.
That's Garrett's stepdad.
Okay, no, it's not him. But I'll show you. Watch. I'm pretty damn sure I have a
The
photo.
only other person I could think of what you're talking about is when you were dating that girl and her dad fucking worked at the college with me. And then he asked me about you because he found out I was in a band. And I was like, oh, you know Joel? He's like, yeah, he's dating my niece. Or some shit like that.
Here, watch. I'm sending you a picture on Messenger right now. He's the guy on the to the left side, the second person in the red t-shirt in the San Francisco hat. That guy told me he's related to you.
Hold up, let me see. Who is this guy? Oh man, he looks so familiar. He ain't related to me, but that guy looks so familiar.
Yeah, he told me that you're like his nephew or something.
I mean, I guess I could be.
I'm trying to figure out what his name was, because he spotted a couple times.
Fuck, I don't remember. That sounds bad. I don't remember everybody in my family. Is he Portuguese or Spanish?
Spanish, I think.
Okay. Well, I know I'm Portuguese, so I mean, I could be related to him from someone else in my family.
Yeah, I'm trying to see here. I know because he had a fight a while back. I used to hate sparring him.
Why? Because he was good?
Bro, that guy hit. Because he was like, he hit fucking hard. Like, there's guys that pace themselves when they spar, but this guy would just try to knock you the hell out. And let me tell you something, that shit would hurt. But I always sparred him. Well, he was cool, man. I remember we were doing, I think, jiu-jitsu, and then we had brought you up, and he's like, oh, yeah, that's my nephew. And I was like, what? I'm like, how's that your nephew?
He's fucking white as shit and has red hair.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, you're a gangster. Like, Ryan's a sweetheart. What happened here? But it was just a trip.
Dude, I'm a fucking devil in disguise, man.
Man, we all are, man. We're dogs, bro. It's what we are. Nah. It's just.
I got tattoos, so I'm a bad person.
He's like, ooh.
No,
Damn.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate you doing this. Like, this is, I've been telling, like, ever since I had Garrett's podcast, I was like, dude, I want everybody from WhiteWolf at least, like, on the podcast eventually. So, it'd be cool to get Troy and Matt on here, either at the same time, or solo. That's cool too, I guess. But no, I would, really like to have like everybody. I don't know how long I'm gonna do this for. Maybe I won't do it when shows are coming back. But dude, I'm just so busy, dude. Like you were saying, work fucking blows. I work 5 days a week, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Which doesn't sound. It sounds like a great schedule. Like it totally is a great schedule. But when you throw this with having a girlfriend, doing a band, and like still having to edit these, and then I spend like an hour and a half talking, my day goes by so fucking quick.
Dude, I can't even imagine, because especially working a full shift, you kind of just want to go home, kick back, play some games, and just unwind your brain,
But you can't.
Yeah.
Dude, literally, first thing I did was hang out with Letty, and then like right when it was coming to like time to do this, I got up and I started getting ready. That's 30 minutes that I sat there and was getting ready for this shit. So there's 30 minutes of my day, and then now I'm talking to you, having a good time, eating while I'm doing this. That way I don't have to eat later on. Because I gotta edit the other podcast with Steph, and that's the one that got fucked up. Me and him were talking, and it's like you hear us like talking about like our ages in the band, and then all of a sudden it's just silent for like 15 minutes. I don't know what happened. And then all of a sudden it catches back up like later on. And I'm just like, oh man. So I told him, I was like, we could either like do a quick call for like 15 minutes and I could throw it in, or I'll just crop it out, send it to you, and if you like how short it is, I could post it and we can just do it part 2. I don't know. I feel like that's a better
man.
option.
I remember like Stefan, like I met him because he was in a band called Your Heroes of Villain.
Oh,
And they,
yeah.
dude, they because of them, I think we got our little break, like our little start, because like I remember this. I remember clear as day. I was on Facebook, and they were supposed to play a show at the I Set to Kill.
Oh yeah.
And I remember.
Fresno.
No, this was in Stockton at the Plea for Peace.
Oh my God, yeah.
And I remember the promoter or someone posted that they couldn't do it. They weren't able to play it, and it was the day of the show. So I hit that promoter up. I was like, "Yo, we'll play it if you guys need a fill-in band right now." At that point I didn't even let the band know. I just did it on my own. Like, I'll book it, and then we did it. I called them all. Yeah, we called them all. And we went up there and played it, and I felt like, hey, we did a solid there, because then they would have had to fucking played without a band.
Yo, that was in 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there. I was there because Without Thought, Sergio's band, Without Thought, was playing it. And
Yeah,
they were the ones that sold me the tickets. Dude, oh my God, dude.
That show was lit.
That show was amazing. That was my first underground show ever.
That was the first time someone was like, "Yo, can I get you to sign my water bottle?" And I was like, "I will gladly sign that water bottle right now."
Dude, that's cool. What's the weirdest thing you've ever signed?
Honestly, I don't think I've ever signed anything weird.
I've signed something weird.
Have you?
Yeah.
What is it?
I was standing in line at Walmart, and this was like a day, or it was like 2 days after WhiteWolf Fest. Mind you, I'm in Turlock at Walmart. I was with 2 other people. One of them I won't say because I'm not going to say their name. And the other one was my friend Raina. And, wait, no. Was Raina there? No, Raina wasn't there. I lied. It was just me and that other person. Raina wasn't there. I don't know why I thought she was. Oh, no. That's another story, actually. Anyways. But this is like the weirdest thing I've ever signed. Was, this guy was like, he turned around, and he kept turning around. I was like, is this guy, like, what the fuck is he looking at? I'm like trying to look around me, like, who's behind me? It was just me and that other person with me. And then, he was like, your band played out at WhiteWolf Fest, huh? I was like, yeah, we did. He's like, dude, I fucking love your band. I was like, no way. And he's like, yeah, dude. He's like, dude, your set was probably one of my favorites of the whole day. I was like, dude, we did terrible. We were talking about the show. And he's like, yeah, dude. He's like, I don't really have like anything, but like, can you sign my underwear? And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah. He's like, my band is white, and he was wearing all black, so I signed his white band on his underwear.
Hell yeah,
like
Ryan.
Yeah. Right.
I wonder if he still has those underwears.
I don't know, dude. But you know what? So okay, this is a real fucking dick move of me. But like, I don't want to say like I didn't know better, but I really didn't know any better. But it was really fucking weird. I was in so I'm not in a band anymore. I'm in no band at all. No. It's just when The Last Titan just started. I'm talking about like a couple months in. Haven't even played a show yet. No songs out. No merch. Nothing. We're still like only people know about us because we're telling people. That's it. And I'm in it. Oh fuck! Oh, did you see that?
Yeah.
Hold up. The lay came undone on the fucking desk. Oh shit.
Damn.
Okay, so yeah. I mean, now that I look back, that was such a dick move of me, and I apologize to this person. But also, there's clarity on the end of it, the stick. So this girl, I'm in Hilmar at McDonald's, and this girl walks up to me. This little girl, she's probably like, I'd say like 13 or 14. She walks up, she hands me a napkin. She's like, hey, can you sign this? And I was like, and I just looked around. I was like, maybe if I was 12. And I walked away. Because, like, in my mind, I'm like, what is this, a fucking prank or a joke? Because I'm not famous, I'm in Hilmar. What the fuck? And then like I get in the car, and this was me and my friend Raina. She was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe that girl just asked you for your autograph." And I was like, "Yeah, it's so fucking weird. Like, I don't know who that is." Like I was like, "It's probably some prank." And then she goes in, Raina goes in with the flyer to our first show and was like, "Hey, like, you know, my friend wants you," and I signed the flyer, and she goes, "Hey, my friend wants you to know that, you know, he wants to apologize, like how he acted, but he's not famous or anything, but he is in a band that just started, and if you want to go to the show, you know, you can get in free. Here are free tickets to the show, and he feels really bad." And she's like, "No, it's fine. I thought he was Logic, the rapper." And I was like, "No fucking way, dude." And then like we looked up a picture at the time, and I looked fucking just like him, and I was like, "Oh shit." And so like, yeah, that was my one
I'm like, yeah, I'm
awful
Logic.
experience. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Logic." But no, the girl though realized it when I looked at her like, "What?" She realized, she's like, "Oh fuck, this is not Logic. This is someone else." So it was like a mutual understanding that why I acted the way I acted, but I shouldn't have acted that way. But I mean,
Yeah,
like,
dude.
yeah, I thought someone was just pulling a prank on me, you know, like some little kid. "Can I have your autograph?" I'm like, I'm not famous.
You.
Yeah, it's like I'm not famous, like so I thought it was some prank, you know. But I try
That's
to
why
make up for it.
I'll trip out. There's still people. I have people like hit me up and like, "Oh my god, you're Joel from White Wolf, this and that." I'm like, dude, I don't even see myself like that. I still gotta go to work, okay?
Yeah, I'm
I'm
like,
so
dude, I gotta go
fucking
to bed
paid
right
bills.
now. It's like, "Hey,
Nah,
can you
man.
autograph this?" "Yeah, on my 15. Hold on."
Yeah. No, I tend to like I don't know. I guess being I guess in a I always like to say like being in a band and like how do I put this? Like me and Troy talk because I rarely will post on social media and I know Troy doesn't either. And that's a thing that our manager tries to tell us to do is keep posting more content, you know?
Yeah,
And that's what's crazy is like a lot of people don't understand, like, sometimes when you want to make it, like you gotta really put yourself out there. It's fucking crazy. It's like, God damn it.
especially in 2021, man. Everyone's on the
Yeah.
internet. There's no excuse not to be.
I'm just afraid, like, dude, I don't know. I'm not afraid. Honestly, I just like if I do it, like I'm gonna get backlash so bad because my sense of humor is straight horrible. Like it's just I have no filter on top of that.
Yo, dude, I deleted my old Facebook because I was in a skate crew with a bunch of different um ethnicities, you know, a bunch of
Yeah.
different cultures. Our whole entire skate crew was like 50 fucking kids. And you know, the way that we talked to each other, if anyone saw how me and my friends talk to each other, dude, they cancel me. I already know.
Oh, dude,
I already know.
that's why I'm always afraid of like people going back to my old posts. But then again, I really don't care. Like, man, the words I used to say back then, I still say to this day, and it's not like if I'm a like if you're a mean person, you're doing it in a mean way. Then like, come on, man, that's shame on you. But if you're bullshitting with your boys, like things were different. We grew up on a whole different era for sure.
Yeah. And
Like
like
shout out
my
to my
whole
little
crowd was just fucking skateboarding, bro. Like that's all we did.
no, yeah, and like I have a little brother. Like a lot of people don't know about my brother. I have a brother. My brother came out when a couple years ago, but my brother's very sensitive. He's very flamboyant, and but I never had an issue with it. And that's what like didn't I say fucked up words to him right in front of him, dude. I dropped some fucked up words, but I always tell him like, hey man, like you are who you are and be proud of it. Don't act like you're something that you're not. Just do you and have fun. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. Like if someone's trying to hate on you because you're being too flamboyant, man, be more flamboyant. Put it in their face, Shove that
Yeah.
shit down. You know what I'm saying? But
Dude, have you ever seen the movie Your Highness?
mm-mm.
Watch it. If you want to fucking laugh, dude, watch it. It has it has Natalie Portman in it. And it has the dude, he's in like, oh, it has oh my god, I can't think about his name. The guy that played in Pineapple Express.
Seth
James Franco.
Rogen. Oh yeah, yeah.
And then okay, and so it's James Franco and it's Natalie Portman and there's another dude and he's a fucking in every movie he plays in, he plays a fucking idiot and it's hilarious. It's not Seth Rogen, it's the other dude.
Danny McBride.
Yes.
Dude, he's so funny.
Dude, There's a fucking scene in that movie where fucking what's his name? James Franco goes, "Why can't you just be gay with me and Father?" He's like, "I don't want to be gay with you and Father, gays," and like or something. And it's so because the term that they're using is a happy moment because it's a celebration is what's happening, and it's just so fucking funny because it's Danny McBride saying it, so that he's automatically like meaning it in a different way, and it's so fucking funny, man. Like I was laughing the entire movie. It was great.
I'll have to check it out, Your Highness. Me and Kirsty have been trying to figure out movies to binge.
Watch it. It's on Netflix.
Hell yeah, we'll check it out. Your Highness, I'll check
I
this out.
honestly, it's either still on there. I just watched it like a week or two ago, so it's either still on there or it got taken off. I can't remember. So if you look it up, it's not there. I'm sorry.
No, I'll definitely check it out. I really fucking, I think Danny McBride's hella fucking funny. That dude's like funny as shit.
Dude, I wish I watched it when it first came out. It came out in 2011.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's hella, that's like when I graduated.
Dude, oh god, I graduated in 2010.
We're old, dude. We're getting older, bro.
Dude, I'll be 29 this year.
Our careers are gonna be like Linkin Park's and Slipknot. All the dudes started at their late 20s.
Did it really?
I know Slipknot did. They were like in their early 30s when they started their career.
No way. Well, I know for Lamb of God, the old drummer, what was his name? Chris Adler? I think that's his name. The first drummer they had or whatever. He actually didn't start drumming. Apparently, he didn't start drumming until he was like 28, 29.
Damn.
Yeah, apparently. I don't know if that's completely true, but fuck it. If it is, it is. If it's not, well, I just told you a fucking lie on accident.
Oh, we're gonna get canceled.
I'm fucking canceled. All right, so I don't know if you've ever listened to any of my podcasts, but this is the part where I like to ask, what are your top 3 favorite breakdowns?
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, you know what? One of my, mine's gonna be way different, I think, than anybody's, but
Now you're
one of my favorite all-time breakdowns, in my opinion, that shook me in my life was a Korn song. It's Korn, Somebody, Someone. That song right there. There's a breakdown in it that made me chill. I will say another first breakdown was Asking Alexandria. It was the final episode for me, just because I remember I did a Hot Topic, like it's a thing I don't talk about, but one time I did a modeling gig for Hot Topic, like when I was in high school.
Nice.
I think I did like a walkway. Hella people did it. It was like a back to school thing, and some kid had an Asking Alexandria shirt on. Yeah, I don't know, the name just like stuck in my head, and at that time Comcast had On Demand, and their music videos were on there, and I looked it up, and that's the first song I heard, and I was like, "Yo, this shit is sick." And then after that, it was "Woe Is Me." Okay. I Deliquent. I don't even know the song name, but those are like the first songs that I heard that were like tough for me, and I was like, "Oh shit." But I mean, you fucking put on a Spite song, and you can't really top a Spite breakdown, you know.
I'll show you a breakdown, and you can tell me if we're a contender for a breakdown of 2021.
Oh shit,
dude! I really truly believe we are a contender for some sort of breakdown of 2021 on someone's leaderboard.
I'm ready, dude. I want to hear
that. It was
that.
enough where CJ stood up out of his chair and was windmilling and moshing.
Fucking CJ. We had a good ass time, man. I'm like very excited for that song.
Oh, hey, you know what? Actually, I got a really important question, actually, because I was talking to my girlfriend about this. Because I was telling her, I was like, I would love the band to be big enough where it's like we're on tour and it's like we hit up the local Hot Topic, before we go on tour and say, hey, we're gonna be on tour in the area on this date. Like, can we do a signing at your store? And she was like, she's like, I don't think that the company Hot Topic allows that anymore. And she's like, I only say that because if it was allowed, then she's like, I don't know why bands aren't still doing it. And a part of me is like, I'm on the side of like, well, maybe bands just don't try, But then so I understand from her perspective, but I also have my own perspective on the idea of like bands maybe just don't even try to fucking go do anything like that. They'd rather just stick to a show and that's all they worry about, But I mean, would you do that kind of thing if it ever came back around?
Oh hell yeah, dude! I think like I think especially I'm pretty sure you felt this way, but like growing up as a young teenager and then listening to the bands you like, I would literally sit there in my brain and be like, one day I'll be at a signing booth, one day I'll do this shit. So I think it's cool. I remember Hot Topic doing shit like that way back in the day, and I
Yeah,
think that I think as the brand got bigger, they kind of just sold out to an extent, like because I remember I asked some lady one time, I was like, hey, how come you guys don't play like? Because I remember back then you could put your CD and they would play it for you in the store.
yeah.
And one time I asked them and they're like, no, we don't do it no more. Like it's like different management now, so it's all different. I was like, oh man, that sucks.
You know
But
what I
yeah,
remember? And so I don't. Anyone that's listened to the podcast that's ever been to Hot Topic, I don't know how long ago you used to go or any of your experiences with it, but I remember at Merced Mall, they would allow bands to play at that Hot Topic. They would have shows
yeah,
during business hours. They would fucking have shows happen.
yeah. I remember. A lot of people don't know, but guitar player and singer from Secrets is like from Merced,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I heard.
and
But
yeah.
yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. He used to play at Hot Topic though. That's where I met him was a Hot Topic acoustic show,
Nice.
and that's where I was like, "Yo, dude, this guy's sick." It was Sleepwell Darling.
That's cool. Fuck. Yeah, I used to go to that Hot Topic all the time, and that mall's dead all the time. I don't even know how it's still in business, to be honest.
Me neither.
I think
Probably
I
owned
think
by.
it's just funded by the recycling center or something. I don't know.
They're remodeling it right now.
Where the hell do they get that money?
That's what I was saying, bro. Like, fuck, like this mall's straight whack.
There's nothing in Merced, dude. Like, I think the only thing that's cool in Merced, like, is the what is it called? It's a performance arts theater kind of thing where they do plays and shit.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The Playhouse
I think maybe that's what it's called. I went there when I was
or
in
the
like third
Manger.
grade. I went there in like what grade do you read the Diary of Anne Franken? What grade is that? Fifth grade?
Oh yeah, because then your school takes you on a fucking field trip to the play and you watch it, huh?
Yeah, uh-huh.
I think that was like fourth grade, I think, or fifth.
Yeah, that's one time I went there. Oh no. Did I lose you? Oh no, you're
Oh,
there.
there you go. You're back.
Very good. Okay, so I'm gonna end the stream though, but don't hang up because I'm going to say bye to you properly and I'm gonna show you some magic.
Hey.
A, but before we let you go, or I get me and my chicken before we let you go. What if people wanted to find the band or your personal, if you're down to put that out there, where can they find you at on social media?
So you can find us on Facebook, just White Wolf, Instagram, White Wolf CA. I know we have a TikTok, we just haven't posted anything on it yet. And then yeah, you can follow us on Instagram, White Wolf CA again. Follow us on Spotify, White Wolf, Apple Music, all that crap. If you want to follow my personal, I don't even know my personal things like Jedi Joel 93 or some shit like that. But yeah, feel free to follow wherever you want in the band,
Okay,
follow Troy, he's a stud.
I want to say something that'd be really funny. So, like, for us, I'm trying to get all the guys in the band to change their name that corresponds with, the band name. So, the Ryan Titan or whatever. And Ugo's, I think, is like the drummer Titan or some shit. And then, yeah, I think that's all. No one else. I think Jordan, when Jordan was in the band, he put the last Jordan, I think, or something like that. So I was trying to get that to happen. It didn't work. But I was thinking about this earlier, but I was like, man, if it'd be so funny if everyone in the band just puts the word white in front of their name. So it'd be like White Garrett, White Jordan, or White Joel,
Like,
White Troy, White Matt. I don't know why, but it was so fucking funny for me to think about that. And I was like, well, it'd go both ways. Troy Wolf, Joel Wolf. Like, either way, it's so funny to think about.
oh man, that'd be a sick ass T-shirt. White Joel, White Troy, White Matt.
Dude,
Just
I
have their
still have
pictures
that
on
long
it.
sleeve, the one with Joel.
Uh,
Dude, when you guys play another show, I'm gonna wear that. I have to remember to wear that one.
do it.
Dude, I love that shirt.
Hell
All right.
yeah.
Hey, thank you for doing this. Don't hang up. I'm just gonna end the recording, but I really appreciate you doing
For
this.
sure, man. Hey, no problem, man. Thank you for having me.
Fuck yeah, dude.
All right.
I'll have to do we'll have to do one if with everybody in it. That'd be cool. Or we could do another one if you ever want to. Even if you're bored,
We can
like,
schedule it for sure.
Yeah, dude. If you're ever bored, like, yo, let's talk. I'm like, all right, cool, let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
I always look because I have a lot of people that like reschedule or change or drop because shit gets started. So like, as many people as I have lined up, dude, I'm like dropping people and trying to like reschedule others in wherever they're at.
No, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but again, yeah, thank you. I really appreciate this.